Grand Finals of Meta Weekly number 112, 112 Meta Weeklies in a row. This was the Meta Weekly where gladiators were legal, and not a single gladiator made it into the top 32. Maybe it's going to take some time. Maybe it's a dud. Only time will tell as more players play it, maybe have a Meta Championship Series with gladiators. But despite all that, you could join the fun by clicking join. Click on join or head on over to twitch.tv/duellinksmeta, streaming at 6 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and 2 p.m. EST on Thursdays. On the Twitch channel, you could subscribe for free to join the events, get new player help, get in all the tourneys, start your free trial right just like that, and also click on the Discord. The Discord is the largest, most active Duel Links Discord there is, almost 36,000 members. Accept your invite. Boom. Once you're in the Discord, go to connections, connect your YouTube or Twitch. Now you can join all the events, 100-player duel room tournaments happening multiple times a week, weekly $200 tournaments, free $50 monthly giveaway tournaments, $1,400 plus monthly tournaments, daily $8 tournaments, general help, deck and replay help, talk about the Casey Cup, the top 100 decks all originated in the Discord. Love it. Look at the COG decks. It is endless. Contribute or lurk. First place deck list. Daily $8 tournament winning decks. 100-player top decks. Contribute or lurk in that. Shadow Buff skill channel. Discuss the Shadow Buff skills. How are the skills working? We are discussing it because Konami is not telling everyone how it works. Glads, anything, discuss it in the Discord.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Character lines. Let go. Banishment. Search your deck for any Dark Lord card. He's also playing the skill Compensation after losing 1,000 life. Multiple times a turn, he could mill the top card of his deck to gain 300 life. He's going to use Ygopro as a pot agreed to draw 2 by discarding the Nastin. He's going to use Contact to now special summon Ygopro from the grave. Now, all Dark Lords on the field could copy their spell and traps in the grave by shuffling them back in the deck at the cost of 1,000 life, which is what triggers the Compensation skill to mill a card from your deck. So he's going to summon the Nastin, randomly mill a Banishment, which is great because the effect to copy cards on the grave is during either player's turn. So you can only activate it once per turn, so copy cards on your turn, and then if you have many cards in your graveyard for your opponent's turn, you got more searching, more negating, more special summoning. The core card of the deck is Sanctified Dark Lord. This card negates any face-up monster on the field. You also gain life equal to its attack. It also doesn't target, so it's an incredibly powerful card. Gold Sark banishing a Spirit Master. Now that will trigger Spirit Master to destroy a face-up card on the field. Targeting the Ygopro. Now Ygopro, before being destroyed, will copy a card in the grave. Copy the search. Searching for a Tez. Tez can be discarded to protect the Ygopro from the destruction. That's exactly what he does. Normal summons a Solitaire. Solitaire contribute itself to summon a tuner from the deck. We got a tuna. Seal the tomb so neither player could banish nor summon from the grave. 2 back row set. Back to Herbel. In the end phase, before starting his turn, he's going to pay down to 600 life to then negate his own monster to gain 2,600, giving him enough life to Cosmic Cyclone, randomly pay 1,000 to banish a back row card on the field. Goes for the top left, goodbye enemy controller, which cannot be used the turn it's set. Mill the top card. Ygopro from the hand, discard an Amdust to draw 2. Cosmic Cyclone number 2, taking out the final back row card. What is it? It's a Fiendish Chain, which does nothing against a Cosmic Cyclone. Goodbye, Fiendish Chain. Compensation, mill again. Not once per turn. Crazy. Randomly milling a banishment is one of the best cards you could mill, so very lucky for Urbel. He's going to grab an Uka back on summon. Will mill any Dark Lord card from the deck to the grave. Now he does have the Sanctified Dark Lord in his hand. Usually you do not want to set it, because if it gets Cosmic Cyclone, you lose. But going for lethal, he feels it's safe enough to set. Attacking with Uka back into the 0 defense open field. 2526, is this it? It connects. Nasty Nastin. Going for that lethal.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
Fool! Just like that, Urbel takes game number 1 of the grand finals. On to game 2.
Lost. I have foreseen that this duel will end in your defeat.
Ooh,
And
what
you
a prediction from
destiny, as long as
Ishizu.
there is a single glimmer
Now
of
notice how he swapped his skill. He's no longer playing Bakura. He's now swapped over to Ishizu, which is a perfectly legal thing to do.
attack position.
This is a side deck tournament. You could side
Activate.
one of your 6 sided cards, and if you side deck a skill, it counts as one of your cards. We have a turn 1 Squire, special summoning a tuner from the deck to make essentially a vanilla 2500 attack synchro. Don't worry about its effect. It has no effect right now. I'll let you know when it has an effect.
I set a card face down on the field. I can see the future very
He's also going to seal the tomb so neither player could banish nor summon from the grave, which greatly restricts Dark Lords on their first turn, as they love special summoning from the grave.
activates.
Ygopro going to discard a contact, which can't even be used this turn, to draw 2 cards. Then Banishment is going to search for a Nastin, the only monster he could special summon under the effect of Sealed Tombs. By discarding 2 Dark Lord cards, summon onto the field after discarding a Tez and a Banishment.
My monster's effect activates.
Bigger than the Samurai Saga. Gonna lose 1,000 life to copy a card in the grave. Fiendish Chain to negate the search. But by losing 1,000 life, he can now use the skill No Mortal Can Resist to turn his entire graveyard into Skull Servants.
Watch and learn.
Is he gonna do that?
I tribute summon a monster.
Tribute Summon for Desire. No Mortal Can Resist. Turn the graveyard into Skull Servants.
Allow me to proceed.
Not activating the effect of Desire. Attacks over the Samurai Saga. Now that's a big deal. The whole graveyard turning into Skull Servants, he had a tuner in there that could have banished the level 6 to make a level 8 synchro.
Watch and
That's a huge counter.
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect.
Summon Spirit Master. Spirit Master can activate to special summon a Shiranui onto the field from the grave or the hand.
Monster's effect.
Come forth, Solitaire.
Very well.
Solitaire will tribute off the Spirit Master to summon a tuner from the deck. Level 3 tuner. Come forth, Squire Saga. Squire Saga could banish a zombie from your field or grave to destroy a back row, and also boost up your field by 300. If you banish a synchro, it will also destroy a monster on the field.
I shall extinguish.
Lancia, in response to attempting to negate, or I should say banish, he's going to negate it.
I draw.
No banish, you can't banish, no effect. Lancia for the whole turn, no banish.
Position. My monster.
Summons Inuko back. With the current field of Dark Lords right now, he cannot copy any cards in the grave. Attacks with Desire, does not use its effect, gets hit with the Sphere Karibo, putting the Desire into defense, which means the Squire Saga will be able to use its effect. Banishing a Synchro, destroying the Desire, triggering the Samurai Saga to reduce the Uko back by 500 permanently.
I shall
Attack for 22 after setting a newly drawn card. Is this it for Dark Lords?
is getting cloudy.
Leaving Urbel limping at 800 life, even if he were to rip a banishment and a contact, he can't copy cards in the grave.
Very
No Mortal Can Resist, turn the entire grave into Skull Servants. That's a lot of Skull Servants. Banishment for contact,
rub my hand.
activate it.
Activate a spell.
Like I said, he cannot copy cards in the grave. This is not the comeback.
My turn.
And just like that, he ends. He has no further plays. His graveyard is nothing.
I play. I summon a monster in attack position.
Ripped the Squire, as you could see.
Activate.
On summon, activate, summon a tuner from the deck.
My monster's effect activate.
Activate the effect of Squire Saga.
It's my battle phase.
Banishing the Skull Servant. Boosting up the Squire Saga big enough to take out the Nastin, then goes in for lethal. Luxon with the Game 2 victory, despite no mortal can resist attempting to counter him. But then he can't abuse the compensation.
Twist and turn.
If he had compensation, he would have been above 1,000 life, which means he could have copied the cards in his grave. It's a big trade-off to side deck into no mortal can resist.
I summon a monster.
Starting off turn 1, being able to use Sealed Tombs turn 1 is incredibly restrictive against Dark Lords. They're not going to be able to properly set up.
Special summon a monster.
Let's see how much Luxon could take advantage of that as he summons Squire, summons a tuner from the deck,
Synchro summon.
to then Synchro into level 6 Samurai Saga. At the moment, it's a vanilla 2500 attack, no effect.
I have already envisioned your downfall.
Sealed Wounds, no banishing, no summoning from either player's graveyard.
I draw. From my hand, I activate.
Activates Banishment. He's going to need to get a Nastin out. He's going to search for Ixchel first to discard a Dark Lord to draw 2.
Monster's effect activates.
Get discarding, get drawing.
I
Discard that contact. Can't use it this turn anyway.
My monster's effect.
Special summons the Nastin. Nasty Nastin gonna pay 1,000 to copy that banishment to get searching for a Sanctified Dark Lord, a limited to 1 negate, the core card of Dark Lords. No mortal can resist. Turn the graveyard into Skull Servants.
Face down on the field. I
That is devastating. The Spectral Sword in the grave banishes a non-tuner to Synchro.
I shall attack you with my monster.
Nastin take out the Samurai Saga with 3 back row set. This is unheard of a Dark Lord player to have this many cards back row set. This is crazy.
Monster in attack position. My monster
Spirit Master on summon activates.
distinguish that. My monster
It's activating to summon a Shiranui from the grave or from the hand. Nastin, copy the contact. Also, Sanctified Dark Lord, tribute the Nastin to negate the Spirit Master from summoning.
I end my turn. My turn.
Wow, wow, wow.
Let us battle. And now,
Ixchel, go in. 1K.
I end my turn. My turn. I draw. Now. I summon a monster in attack position.
Solitaire.
Activate.
Solitaire, tribute himself to summon a tuner from the deck.
I special summon a monster.
Does he have a Spectral Shade in the grave?
And mine.
He doesn't. He has Spectral Sword on the field. If sent to the graveyard, he will be able to Synchro using his grave.
What shall I play? I summon a monster in attack position.
Off the top of the deck, rips a Squire on summon a tuner from the deck.
I special summon a monster.
Summons it from the hand. Going to Synchro into a level 7. He only has 2 cards in his hand right now. Come forth, Squire Saga. Squire Saga will banish a zombie on the field or in the grave to destroy a back row card and potentially a monster and boost up the field by 300. Ixchel knows that, so he's going to negate. Pay 1,000, copy, negate, return it back in the deck, also gain its attack as life. Enemy controller, which he's been holding since turn 1. Turn 1 that's been in his hand. Let's go. Attack with Ixchel. That's right, turn 1, he refused to set it. 2,500.
Future is getting
Exactly 2,100 life left. Goes in for lethal. Is this it? Yes, it is. Luxon takes out No Mortal Can Resist Dark Lords. Dark Lords only winning game 1 while playing compensation, side decked into his No Mortal Can Resist to turn his graveyard into Skull Servants. It was not enough. Let's go. So here are the deck lists. And yeah, I'm sorry. Gladiators did not make it to top 32. Nope. Nope. All right, let's go. 20 card Shiranui, not 30 card. K-Rose deck, standard Dark Magician, playing Herald of the Abyss instead of Eye of Timaeus. That's very interesting. Okay, Dark Lords. This is Destiny draw, though, so this is not even compensation, showing that the deck would still be viable. It still would be good. Good job, Crystron. Pulse Mines. I think Pulse Mines is Wayne's tech. Compensation, Dark Lords. S to spit on Dark Lords. No, thank you. Versa Geltis Grab. I don't even know. What skill is that? That's got to be Sealed. Okay, Sealed Tombs. A lot of non-30 card Shiranui. Yep, there you go. Silent Magician, the new way to play Dark Magician. Mistaken Arrest is seeing a lot of popularity. Mistaken Arrest is negating any card that searches. Where are the Grass? Grass Shiranui, are they falling off? Again. Grass Shiranui, where are you at? Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. I need to play this again. This is the Dark Cavalry deck. Black Wings, Glass Cannon. I think this deck's balanced besides getting hit by Hatronade. That's really not Q. They need to just... I wish they could just delete this card, please. And this is the spice. This is what I'm talking about. I love this. Only 2 Painful Decision, 3 Trumpeteer. I think I'd probably play 3 Painful Decision or at least another level 2 Tuner Plant to summon a Hastor. But wow, good job on this. All right. You see, this is why people are sick of playing Grass Shiranui, even without Grass getting hit, because these fools are playing 30-card Element Saber decks, and I feel like this is so random. I hate to see this. Even 21 cards? No. No, thank you. Okay, wow. Ana. Compensation. Please fix the compensation. What? Don't look at this. Close your eyes. Don't play this. Okay, you could play it. You could play this. If you want to have no friends, if you want people to hate you, there you go. Again, compensation. So many Dark Lords did pretty well. Cyber Dragons. I feel like if you're going to play Cyber Dragons, you choose between playing Cyber Dragons or Black Wings. Again, who's counting the Dark Magician decks and which ones are playing pure or with Silent Magician? Baggy Sleeves. I do want to play the deck with Spell Specialist. Baggy Sleeves is good. Draw 2 every turn when your monster's destroyed, level 5 or higher. Wow. Desperado in the top 32. There you go. Grass Shiranui. There you are. But more regular Shiranui than Grass. Hey, Baggy Sleeves. This just must be the way. And now the Ritual Beasts are playing 30 cards. It's crazy. Hey, it's a pure Dark Magician deck. And the final deck, 20 cards, Ritual time, Ritual Beast.